We are currently midway through an amazing road trip through Europe. So far we have travelled through France, Germany, Austria, and spent the last 3 weeks in the amazing country of Slovenia. We have met the most generous and warm people and explored some of the most amazing scenery we have ever seen.
In this week's video, we head to the east side of the country to meet Martina's uncle Jure and explore the side of Slovenia off the normal tourist trail. We drive up mountains, explore an incredible castle, and most importantly, we visit a family-run vineyard.
Oh, and if you don't know us, we are Callum and Roxana. So hope you enjoy this week's video.
We went to see the uncle and his wife and his family yesterday, and we stayed the night, drank lots of really nice wines, and they recommended us to come to Podsreda, where we are right now, and there is supposed to be a beautiful castle. So we're gonna go for a wee walk. I think it's gonna take 45 minutes to get there.
You can actually see the castle right there.
Nice.
I think that's 45 minutes, Rox. 45 minutes for fit people. Probably an hour for us at least.
Yeah, probably. So this square actually dates back to 1377, so really old. And there is this really cool
Stone, I guess.
stone, which was used like as a symbol for judicial system,
Punishment.
as a punishment.
I
Yeah.
wonder if they still use it.
We should leave.
I'm going to the castle by myself.
Save me.
Really? Pretty wee town.
Imagine how many of them we pass.
It's the most stable bridge I've ever been on, not? What a weird bridge.
I love it. As Callum said, this is the most interactive
Path ever.
path ever.
What is this, bingo?
Bingo, yeah. Today you win.
Doo-doo, doo-doo, doodle-doo-doo. Boom.
Ah, spider.
I got wood.
Blo je najmočnejší in najväčší del drevesa saj nosí.
I'll translate that for everyone. The trunk is the strongest and largest part of a tree. You proud of me, Martina? 2 weeks and I'm fluent.
Yeah. Who put that heel here?
The boy who lived come to die.
If I was a bird,
You do this one. This one here. Do you agree? A blue tit.
a blue tit. It's a great tit. I am the great tit. Callum.
Sorry. We're getting there. Castle's there. 45 minutes they said. Nah. How long have we been in? An hour and a half?
An hour, 20 minutes. But it's because we've been playing with all those interactive boards.
Yeah. Educating ourselves about birds.
Yeah. I don't think we can make it walking, so I'm just gonna make us teleport over there. Are you ready? You go first.
Oh. Wow.
Look. Hello. Wow.
How's that for you?
Nice.
Oh. This is so nice.
So beautiful.
feel like such a princess.
I read that this is supposed to be the most castle in Slovenia.
The most castle-y looking castle.
Yeah. I don't know what it means,
Some terminology there.
but it looks like a castle.
Yeah. And that was a nice wee walk.
Enjoyed it.
It was a lot more enduring than we thought. We were like, oh, we stroll, as we always tend to do. But it was nice, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Particularly for this view. We were going to go into the castle, but it closes in 15 minutes. But that's okay.
Yeah.
We mostly came here for the view. Rox's wand must have run out of power.
I know. Ah.
So today's issue, or not problem, what is it? Solution to find, is we've run out of gas. And we knew this might be a problem, but we didn't really...
We just ignored it.
We ignored it, we didn't do anything about it and done our usual and just say, well, let's worry about it later.
Oh,
well, later is now. Back home, while you go to the gas station or the petrol station, you get one gas canister and they give you another one. But I somehow don't think that is what happens
No.
here.
No, I think you're supposed to have like different attachments so you can actually fill up your
Gas tank.
gas tank, which we do not have any attachments because we ignored it.
Because we have to find gas, and because that's annoying, we've decided not to bother. Because, you know, we can't be bothered and we don't really understand what we need to do. So what we're going to do today is pretty much the same as we do every day. Chill.
Chill.
And then with regards to the gas, we will go to Jure's farm tomorrow and we will ask him what he thinks about the gas. Maybe
Yeah.
he knows
Maybe he can help us out.
what to do. It's better to ask the locals though. So yeah, let's just kick down our problems down the road. We can cook on the fire, that's a bonus.
And
to
I'm just
having
gonna
the-
watch Love is Blind.
Rox is just going to watch Love is Blind.
Every time when we're looking for a place to stay the night, it's on the bloody mountain, and this one keeps winding me up.
What do you mean?
Hello, I don't want to die today.
What have we cooked in the kitchen today?
Fletcher
With some veggies from the farm.
from the farm.
Nice. And I cooked some banica and burnt it.
So we are 948 meters above the sea level.
So the van is literally just down there.
Yeah.
Rox has a very good habit of picking places to park on top of mountains.
Yeah. Yeah, if you need a recommendation, just ask me. In Slovenia and many other European countries, it is really common to have huts on top of mountains where you can have a good meal and a drink. We worked really hard driving up the mountain of Lesce, so decided to stop by for some local wine and a beer. It's really nice.
Anything more than that?
No, it's just nice.
Just from here,
Oh, another pear one, yeah?
yeah,
Okay.
we call Williamovka.
Williamovka.
Opozarjajo pri zdravniški zbornici.
Zdravstvena zavarovalnica je v začetku leta ukinila.
Watch
Thank you very much.
Perfect.
YouTube channel.
Yes, 3 weeks and you'll be here.
Okay,
So much, yeah.
Bruno.
Fala.
Fala, adino.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Thank you so much, Tomasz, for your hospitality. It was so nice to meet you, and thank you for subscribing to us.
Yes. Yeah, if you, like Rob said, if you come up any mountains in Slovenia, you will find these nice houses with a bar, obviously amazing views.
Nice.
And usually, we have yet to experience any bad hospitality here.
Yeah,
But the hospitality is always tip top.
really good.
So yeah, thank you again for another hilltop bar.
Nice.
And there's the man right there.
This is the one. Hello.
Good night.
Good night.
Ciao.
Ciao. I say it all the time, but she is a weirdo.
So we are day 2 on the mountain. We loved it so much that we decided to stay here last night as well. And we're just getting ready to move on. We're gonna tidy up, as you can see.
Need to go back to Jure's.
Jure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, wee bit of a mess. So
Let's do this. Nice.
ready to hit the road again. Oh, just that as well.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
So yesterday we didn't really do much. This is the theme of this week's video.
Yes, the theme of this week's video is doing
Doing nothing.
nothing, but
Yeah.
enjoying doing nothing.
Yeah. Yesterday, I was still in bed and Callum heard knock on the door, and I was like, "Oh my God, somebody's gonna tell us off. We had the fire on as well." So I was like, "Oh God, we need to be ready to leave."
I seen a car pull up. I thought it was a taxi at first, but seen this guy coming out, and he didn't look too angry actually. So I was like, okay, it seems fine. But obviously Rox didn't know because I wasn't communicating.
Yeah.
I just went out. I went out to speak to the guy, and this very nice man, this very happy Slovenian man, noticed the van on the back of our van has a Scotland sign with the European Union round it. So this man was. I've never seen a more enthusiastic person to discover that we are in fact Scottish, and turns out this man was a very big fan of Scotland. That big a fan that he actually wrote a book about Scotland, a kind of fictional tale about a man, I think, who gets a job in Scotland. We haven't read it yet. We read the first few pages, but yeah, absolutely crazy. It was actually his friend that informed him that we were up this mountain. His friend had walked up the mountain, or I think he probably ran up the mountain, and he'd passed the van, and then he phoned or messaged his friend to say, "Oh, there's Scottish people at the top of the mountain." So this driving instructor decided to, during his lesson, take his client, I suppose, all the way up to the top of the mountain to knock on our van just to say hello. And at the same time, his friend who passed us came back, and we had a really nice
Afternoon together.
a nice meeting. Obviously our intention was to leave this spot yesterday, but the man who was walking invited us for a beer and some lunch. So once we had a beer, obviously we couldn't really drive, so we decided, you know what, let's just
Stay another night.
can't honestly stress enough how nice these people are. Our friend actually bought us lunch, so that made our day.
So nice.
But yeah, it's just amazing, like you can, by sheer chance you'd bump into these people. So yeah, they gave us a book, they signed it, and yeah, just another nice moment for us on our travels.
So according to Google Maps, we're supposed to just
Drive
follow
off the cliff.
Drive off the cliff, and then this way it's a shortcut. So I'm not sure if we're gonna do that. Just out there?
Just right.
Just straight up.
Straight
out there. And obviously this would be a perfect spot to fly the drone, but this one smashed it last week's video. Broke it a wee bit. Yeah, we have no drone, so I just need to keep getting out of the car. Round 2.
After a 40-minute drive, we came back to our new friends Jure and Barbara's farmhouse, where we began to make plans on where we could go the next couple of weeks. Later that night, we joined them to share some of our whiskey and to drink more of their delicious homemade wine. And obviously in Slovenia, you can't leave someone's house empty-handed.
We got more wine for the way. I love, oh, this wine is so beautiful. It's made on the vineyard we're going to today, made by Jure and his family. And we also got some eggs from the chickens over there. The east of Slovenia is known for making wine, and the landscape is quite different to where we were in the north of the country.
So we are here on Jure and Barbara's vineyard here in Slovenia, and my god, it is beautiful, so nice. So they were just explaining to us how they're preparing the vines for this year, and how that, you know, this winter, because there was so much ice, that the vines have been damaged quite bad, so there's quite a lot of preparation for the up and coming season. But it's really nice for them to show us about. Yeah, and my god, we wish we had this, because the wine is so good.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, bro.
Jure, Barbara and their entire family, they do everything themselves. They prepare the vineyard, they harvest all the grapes, and the entire preparation of the wine is happening in this 200 years old barn. Crazy. The way I understand it is they use very traditional methods. They use 100 years old stone mill, and everything is done in here. So this is a practice before I have my own vineyard and I'm gonna make my own wine. Let's see how good I am. Okay,
No, I think you need a few more muscles.
I think so too.
You know what's really nice is actually to come here to the place that they're actually preparing the wine and making the wine. The very same wine we've been drinking for the last 3 days, and I cannot stress how good it is. And now it tastes even better because we know how it's prepared and where it's prepared. But yeah, it's magic. This place is absolutely magic. After 3 weeks of exploring Slovenia, sadly our time here had come to an end. It was time for us to move on and explore a new destination.
Croatia!
Welcome!
Nice. Hee hee!
We are here!
We're here! We post a video every Monday, and thank you so much for watching this, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing this. Big thanks again to everybody we met in Slovenia. You made this trip very special.